Hey guys, gals, Ted from Pewview Farms here. It is Monday, August 12th, maybe, and we are here home from work, and we're gonna head in the side-by-side, aka Benchy, farm dog, and head on over and start working on that pasture that I've been neglecting for the last 4 weeks. I'm gonna try to get it done. Just got to put I got the corner poles in. I got everything set when I had the auger for the skid steer here. I just had to put my cross braces in and my top stiffeners. And once I get the corners set, I can realign some of the, whatchamacallit. Come on, help me out, guys. The fence insulators. And start stringing some fence that's already there. I might have to add on just a wee little bit. And once that's done, this wonderful herd over here can head on over to that pasture. So I'm hoping to have this done within the next 2 days. I guess we got some rain coming tonight and then a full day of rain tomorrow by the sounds of it. So I'm kind of happy for that because the more I watch your guys' videos, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are starting a drought stage. You know, a lot of you guys are really praying, asking for rain, and we get it. We don't get it very often like we had been, you know, a month ago, but we're still getting it periodically. We're getting these nice hot days, so the stuff seems to be growing pretty good. And my main concern is basically for the regrowth of the pastures. You know, it's nice to see if you let something sit for 4 weeks that they can get into it and, you know, there's a good lush amount of feed. So we're going to hop in the four-wheeler and head on over there. One really quick question for you guys here. I'm gonna show you guys this. Here we got a dead birdie up by the transformer that's up there. Now, I'm trying to figure it out. Lately, there has been a lot of dead birds in this vicinity right here below the transformer. And I was kind of under the understanding that basically, you know, the birds are not grounded. You see birds on telephone wires all the time, electric wires. You know, they're not grounded, so they shouldn't be getting electrocuted. But I know damn well that's what's happening because they're always right here below this, down there. And like I said, the cat actually took 2 of them off. When we got home from camping this weekend, I had 3 birds there. But it's been an ongoing thing this summer. So I don't know if there is an issue up there or what's going on, but is it common for birds to be hanging around transformers getting electrocuted, or you know, is there a short or something in that up there? You know, anybody that has a really good understanding of electricity and how that stuff works, I would love to hear your opinion on that. Is that something I should worry about? You know, I mean, is there a higher chance of arcing in this spot because something's not going on right? Or, you know, I just, you know, worrying about little things like that. But definitely have been seeing a lot of birds right here below that. And that was something me and my wife discussed last night. And I told her I was going to call the power authority, and I never did, just to bring it to their attention. Because it, you know, that's the only place that I ever see birds, and it's always by this transformer. So I'd like to get that figured out, and if there's an issue, I'd like to have them fix it, because I don't want something being an issue with myself, my kids, you know, my wife, or anything like that. So yeah, if anybody's got a good understanding on what's going on with that situation and might be able to kind of lead me in the right direction and maybe tell me, hey dude, nothing to worry about, it's common. Birds are dumb. They're not supposed to land on the transformer, you know. I don't know. So, all right, let's head in Benchy here. We got our fence supplies all loaded up. Got a mixture, a little bit of everything. We got some braided wire. We got some electric wire. I got my thing for my shitter for the camper. So shit will flow downhill and not uphill when I pull the valve. I don't know why that's in there. Don't need that. And a bunch of other stuff. A bunch of other good stuff. Chainsaw, man's best friend. duct tape in there somewhere. Don't know what we use that for, but I'm sure there's some duct tape. So, screw gun. So, we're all set to go. So, I'll pop back in here when we head on over there and let you guys, show you guys what we're going to be doing. Pasture. This is the one that I'm probably going to be letting them in here within the next 3 weeks. It's actually come back really good. I haven't been down here to check it out other than from a distance. So it's actually looking pretty darn good. Do while we're down here is we're going to check out this patch of blackberries and see how they're doing. Normally me and the boys will come down here and pick, and they look pretty good. They're not quite ready yet. Nice little snack here before I start working in the hot summer. Look at them. Yummy. I like the black/red ones. They're a little more sour. I like the tartness. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, I guess here pretty soon we'll have to come down here and do a little bit of blackberry picking. Now this grass actually looks really good. Probably what I should do is, we'll get that fence fixed. Because if I let them down here, I'll drag that fence out and I'll prolong it even longer. So, kind of what I'd like to do down here, and I'll show you guys up here kind of what I already started doing. This locust grove up in here has a ton of, the berry briars and / other kind of crap briars that are a pain in the ass to get through. But that's taken up a lot of real estate, really, if you ask me. So down at this other end, and I'll show you, I started doing some brush hogging, started knocking this stuff right out with a brush hog. And now that I got a good trail getting down into this spot right here, I can bring the Kubota with the Land Pride 7-foot brush hog and get rid of some of these, and maybe hoping that we can get some grass seed scattered over top of some of this, and maybe get some more forage down here for the animals, because down here there is a lot of real estate that's taken up by these bushes. here kind of looked like that up there. And I was out brush hogging this pasture up here the other day, and I snuck in here with the tractor and brush hog when I was done, and brush hogged a lot of the brush. You know, got as tight as I could to a lot of the trees, opened it up. So like I said, I'm hoping that maybe we can get some forage to grow down in here. Definitely looks a lot different, though. I mean, it opens it up. I really wanted to get in here a little more, but there are just too many down trees. And if I take the time to come in here and get some of this stuff out of the way, I can probably knock some more down with the brush hog. Alright, this is the pasture we're going to be working on. So basically all I got to do really is the lines are already ran. The only thing that we did different down here was I shrunk it down a little bit so I could open up the east end of the Quonset hut to get in and out for hay. It's going to be more feasible for me this year to be doing that. So all my work is centralized down here at the corner. Now this right here, this is where we store our wrap bales when we tube them for the baleage. And I ended up brush hogging this the other day too, because this was up pretty good. But what I ended up doing was drilling a couple holes to put a corner in down here. I'd like to fence this in and let the cows have at least 2 rotations on this little piece. It'll help for giving the animals more forage, and it'll help for increasing herd size. So yeah, right there is going to be our first victim. I got to get my uprights on the sides in, and then put a couple wires with the strainers for my tensioners, tighteners, whatever you want to call them. I don't know the proper terminology of fencing. And then we'll hop over to that one far corner over there and do the same. And then I got one more to do up there by that gate. And then once that's done, there's already insulators on these poles that I drove down. Hopefully they're all lined up all right. We can sling the fence through there and tighten stuff up. I got to cross a hot wire across the gate, which there's already a wire underneath. I just need to crimp it. And this will be good to go for the animals, and there is a really good amount of forage in this pasture. Yeah, so I mean, this is work that could have been done a while ago, a long time ago. Just I get stuck into doing something else, you know, in my mind. No one makes me do it but myself. But look at the grass here. They're dying to get in here, and they deserve it. You know, these cows definitely deserve to get down here and get into this. So I want to get this done within the next 2 days. So those are the plans. So probably what I'll do is I'll end up giving you a end of the results at the end of this video on how it ended up being, and then I'll give you a release the beast. We'll let them in here, and I'm sure they'll be happier than heck. So that being said, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to y'all real soon. Okay, we just got that done. And whatever the terminology for these are, you guys can also let me know on this so I don't look like a fool every time I'm trying to explain to you what I'm doing. So we got those on. Basically, I just use these really nice lag screws that we use for, especially when we're doing decking and stuff like that, we'll use that to screw the ring joists to the house or screw them to the 4x4 poles in the ground, just stuff like that. So these are very handy and they're very durable and they will last outside for a long time. So now I'll just run my little cross wires from the bottom up that way and then the bottom up that way. And this corner will be done. All I have to do is put the corner insulators in, and I believe I have a whole package of those in here somewhere. Put 3 corner insulators in on that, and then we'll head to the next corner. We're making good progress. I should have did this 4 weeks ago when I said I was going to. Okay, guys, gals, as you guys can see right here, first corner is completely 100% done. We got the corner insulators in right there. Right there. We got our cross braces going on each side. We got our top uprights. I honestly have done nicer. Okay, guys, gals, another little break. It's hot. It's 84 degrees right now. I'm still in my work clothes, and it's warm. So we're going to replenish our exertion that we've been doing, and we're going to sneak over here to my sister's blueberry bush and see if there's any blueberries to eat. I got a feeling there's going to be a pretty good fruitful intake. We've already had the blackberries. Now we will steal some blueberries. Whoa, look at them all. They're not ready. Mmm. Yummy. Yep. This is what life's all about, dude. Sour blueberries, my favorite. We thank the good Lord for this meal. Woo-hoo! Yeah, sour. Just like I like it. Minus the stems. I always forget every time I'm over here that she has this bush. And if I stay on top of it and keep eating the ripe ones, she won't get any. Ooh, that one was sour. That was like a little sour apple. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Come on. I tell you what, if this tree was fully ripe and all these fruits were ready to go, I probably wouldn't leave. Yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along. Thought that was kind of funny. I forgot all about it. I'm up here slaving, working, and that blueberry bush is awfully close. You know, when you're your own boss, you can do stuff like that. You can drop all the tools, and you can go steal somebody else's blueberries. Okay, corner number 2 done. That is it for the outside corners. All I got to do is run a cross brace on the edge of that pole to the second pole in, and that's it. As you can see, we got a couple straggler poles. This one and that one right there basically needed to come out. I'm not going to worry about them. The cows can eat around them. I couldn't yank them out with the skid steer. I didn't have the right stuff. I needed a chain or a strap or something, and I didn't have it. So we're just going to leave those in there. But corner number 2 is done. This project has only been going on for the last 45 minutes. It's how everything works with me, basically. It seems like sometimes I dread doing projects. I know they need to be done. And here it is, only 45 minutes, and I got my 2 corners done that I've been dreading. Every time I drive by, I was like, oh, I got to do them damn corners. One more and I'm done. Procrastinate, procrastinate, procrastinate. Oh well. It gives you guys something to watch. Word to the wise. When you guys are using a chainsaw, make sure you know what the hell you're cutting into. I saw this nail right there. I did see that nail. Did I look on the other side to see that nail? Right, where's it at? Yeah, right there. No. Guess it's time for a new chain. Alright, now all we got to do, we got outside corners done. We got this gate cross brace done. All we got to do is start fishing wire out of the weeds and start stringing it back up and add on 3 pieces, one onto each section. And I got enough wire laying here on the ground from another little section that was taken out. So there'll be enough wire here. Tighten her up and hook this underground hot wire that's underneath here. I believe, yes, right there. We got that, and then there's one end already on the other end of the gate. So we'll be able to, I got the crimps that slide over and hook. They're multi-purpose crimps. So we'll turn the power off on the fence, of course. We are not doing that hot. And get it crimped. That'll send power over to this big long row of fence all the way to the cattle trailer way out there. And this pasture will be ready to go. Hook the water back up and we'll be all set. A night would not be complete without me defibrillating myself. Yes. Holy crap, is that hot. Of course, we were all said and done, and I was putting the chain. Oh. I was putting the chain back on the gate. Right over here, and what happened was the chain fell down onto the hot wire, and I grabbed it and I got lit. So we got defibbed tonight. Damn. All right, guys, gals, project finished. As you can see, we are standing in the pasture, and they know what's going on. They want in here in the worst way. I just finally hooked up the last wire. The only thing I didn't do, what I told you guys I was gonna do, way down yonder at that gate, that underground wire, I was gonna hook up both ends so I could charge this line down here. Well, I forgot that I had these 3 pigtail lines that actually went over to the wooded pasture, and that made that hot at one time. So those were laying there, those were already ready to go. So as soon as I connected those to this line right here, that made everything hot. So we are going to run up and let these guys in here. We got the gate closed back there. We got the water tub emptied out. That was the other thing. I forgot to empty that water tub out the last time the cows were in here. It was nasty. I emptied it. I scrubbed the piss out of it. So it's running nice and clean. It's going to be clean water. And then I'll hook the float back up for them. And yes, 81, we're coming, honey. They're going to trample me probably. Let's see. I'm actually going to set this. Alright, stay. we will let them all in. The calves, of course, are going to be the last 5, as always. They take their damned old good old time. They're not quite used to doing this, so I'm assuming that you guys are going to head in there here pretty soon so I can close this gate back up, right? That wasn't as bad as I had thought. There, that's better. Sorry, guys. So, there we did it. We did it all within one evening. And like I said, I had been procrastinating this for a long time. They needed this. I needed to let this get some recoup time. I mean, this is still a good pasture. Still got green to it. It's not dried out because, you know, we've been getting rain and stuff like that. So, these guys, I'm pretty sure are going to be good in here for 2 weeks, would be my guess. That's going to give that down there, which already looks really good, 2 weeks. And I'm hoping that that'll last 2 weeks. And so that basically gives this, because that, all right, that lower one, by then, I have a week of feed on it. And that'll give this 5 weeks of set time. And hopefully weather cooperates. We get some decent weather, and I love it when the calves adjust to drinking water, eating grass and hay and stuff like that. You know, just growing up. So there's the herd, guys. We did it. We were able to get everybody in here this evening. And I even took a little bit of lull time, and I had to take my son to football practice. So I just got back at it. So I had basically a total probably of 2.5 hours working over here, finishing that. So if you guys are like me, procrastinators, sometimes it ain't worth it. This scenario was definitely not worth it. I could have had this done and we could have had a better rotation going, but it's done. Now we can move on to bigger and better things. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. And I look forward to talking to y'all real soon.